I am Richard Neal. This is my graveyard of derelict technologies, and I can hear an annoying amount of ambient noise. But it's not going away, and I have to make this video, so we're going to leave it. Maybe you can't hear it, but I digress. Now, I have just started my Facebook fan page. I have listed myself as a public figure, and this is really silly because I've got something like 77 subscribers and I don't need a fan page. But here's the thing. A number of people have come from YouTube and tried to friend me on Facebook, and whereas I appreciate this, I very much am happy that you enjoy my work. I work in a business. What I do for a living, my main job, prohibits me from Facebook friending certain people. Now I'm going to explain this with a story. Okay, I was coming into work one night, and I've got my bag and I've got my box for my coffee and all that, and I'm in uniform because I work in security, uniform security, and I'm walking in the front door, and there is a man standing there waiting for me. He was a younger, I would say probably 23 years old, African American, medium to light build, a little shorter than I. And he said, "That ambient noise is really bothering me." No, that's not what he says, but he said, "I thought that was you. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you something." And he pulled out his keys. And I go, "Okay, show me your keys." And he says, "These are the keys to my apartment. Thank you for making this happen." Now, I work with the homeless. Being thanked for my duties, honestly, far more common than I expected it to be. But here's the thing. If I Facebook friended this guy, if he ran across me online and he said, "Well, here's a guy that's made such a huge positive influence in my life, I want to keep in touch," and he Facebook friends me and I accept, I lose my job because I've just crossed a professional boundary. And it is impossible for me to know every person that is Facebook friending me is not one of these persons who is a client of mine where I cannot cross professional boundaries with, unless every person that I Facebook friend on my personal profile is someone I actually know. So I have a Facebook fan page. You can like this page. If you're dealing with me on this page, you're dealing with me in a professional capacity, just as YouTube is at least a semi-professional capacity. I mean, I get paid to be here. Not very much, but I have my AdSense. That's the thing. Okay? Now again, if you like my work, thank you. If you want to promote my work, you can always like, comment, tell your friends, all those good things. But because of what I do for a living, I have to set a boundary. It's one of the... it's like there's a car out there and this person is warming it up and they just won't shut the dang thing off. I mean, I know it's hot outside, but it doesn't sound like it... My life. This is why I don't give you enough videos. Is because there is always somebody on my street making noise and I can't filter it out. I'm gonna have to get that field recorder working. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you know my Facebook fan page is being run directly from its own computer. Okay, it's not hosted on the computer, but I have a computer that is open to that Facebook fan page. It's got its own, I created it through a completely unique Facebook account, so it's not necessarily even linked to my home, my personal account, although it's the same name. And I'm going to try to keep that Facebook fan page updated. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to try to keep that updated with everything I do. All of my product reviews, which are not videos. All of my blogs that show my personal letters. My webcomic. I have been discussing, although he doesn't seem very interested, with a art dealer to try and get some of my artwork in a show. So if any of that happens, I'm going to post that. Now, for heaven's sake, what is that sound? It's getting louder. I swear, it's getting louder. It's like there's a car outside and they're driving closer just to annoy me. My life. Now, one more thing I have to do. My leg cracked. Did you hear that? My leg cracked. Anyway, one more thing I have to do. I have to update my wall of derelict technologies here. For one thing, yes, fall over. This is the last of this particular paper I use for my comics, so we need to put that away. Ah, well, okay. Let me see if I can do this right. So as I was saying, opening a new container of paper for my artwork. I'm going to take it completely off the wall. I am actually going to move my cavalry saber over. The noise stopped. It was a car. Who has a car revving up for 20 minutes in the modern day? Really? My neighbors are so rude. But I digress. I have moved my cavalry saber over so that there is better access to another object that I will remove in a future video. There's more ambient noises, isn't there? I do apologize for the crappy quality of this video, ladies and gentlemen. There's another car. Again, if I were more successful on YouTube, I'd put up a sound wall, but no. But because I do want to be more successful, and because this placing of a Facebook fan page, this placement of a Facebook fan page means I am going to try to be more professional. It's time for me to get my professional lenses out of my collection. But of course, because I'm a huge junk collector, I have some of the old-fashioned Canon lenses to return to this collection that I had left before. Oop, forgot my 50. For those of you who haven't tuned out, because let's face it, it's kind of boring watching me update my wall. This wall represents my life. It's full of junk, just like my life. The evolution of my wall of derelict technology, my graveyard of old things I've not used in a while, is the evolution of my very own life. And as you see this become more and more ordered, my life will become more ordered. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Richard Neal.